Hi, and welcome back. What we're going to be talking about right now is the take a bath portion of our presentation. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through this and we're going to show you that how to use the take a bath to really let the customer visualize the idea that they're going to have this tub in their house and how it's actually going to help them. This is going to come directly after we get done with the walk around for the bathroom, panel, and water heater. And we're now back at the table. We're going to open up the iPad. We're going to go through the company story. And on the slide in the company story that just shows the tub like this, we're going to go ahead and then pull up our pop-up. And basically what we're going to be able to do at that point is explain to the customer how this is going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to refer back to when we were in the bathroom, and we're going to tell the customer, now Mr. and Mrs. Jones, that tub's going to sit in just like I told you, like that. The door is going to open up on this side, and you're going to be able to put your hand on top of the tub and hold on. Take that step into the tub. Now, as you make that turn in that anti-slip floor, so you don't have to worry about slipping, you're going to be able to grab the safety bar here, and then you're going to sit down in the seat. Now, as you sit down in the seat, you're going to be able to shut that door, and there's a small handle on the inside that you're going to push down, and it's going to be a quarter turn only. That goes up against our compression seal with our lifetime warranty on the tub. And like I told you, a couple things about the tub. It's a 100% American-made product by KOHLER, and you don't have to worry about that. It's a durable gel coat tub, fiberglass structure with a gel coat, and that comes with a lifetime warranty on every part and piece we're going to be talking about. So the first thing, once that door is shut, you're going to be sitting in front. Now this is where the bathtub changes from the tub that you used to have, right? Remember what you used to do when you went into a bathtub? You filled it up with water, but before you did that, what did you have to do? Bend all the way over and put that drain down. Well, no more of that. Right in front of you, there's a little knob. You're going to put your palm on it and be able to twist that just a quarter turn. That quarter turn is going to put that drain on the floor down. Now, right above that are going to be two handles. They're going to be L-shaped handles, and you see them up here, that are going to turn the hot and cold water on. This is another way it changes from your old bath. Remember in the old days, when you took a bath, what'd you do? You went ahead and you filled it up with water, and you had to then check the water, and then when you got in, it was a little too hot, a little too cold, and you had to let some water out and put some hot or cold back in it. Well, no more of that. So as you're sitting in the tub, you're going to take those two handles and you're going to use them to let the water fill up. Now, as that water starts to rise up and it gets up to the point where it's perfectly up to the level it is, it's going to be the perfect temperature for you at that point. The reason why is you've already adjusted it as it filled up. Now, once it's up to that point, the next part is that other thing you used to do when you took a bath and you like to stay in there for a while was what? You had to fill it up with some more hot water because the water cooled down. You're not going to have to worry about that with our tub. This tub has an inline heater, so as the water's circulating, the heater had taken the temperature of the water and will maintain that same temperature for the entire time. You want to stay in for a couple hours, it's going to stay the same temperature. You don't have to worry about it. Now, you might all shrivel up, so watch that couple hour stuff. But the first thing you're going to do is when you sit back to relax, right over here, you're going to have the first controller that you're going to operate, and that's going to be for the heated neck and backrest. Now, this tub has that because that's above the water line. So the nice warm water's up to here, but you want something to rest your head and neck back on. So as you turn that on, you're going to have 3 different settings. Those settings you're going to be able to put, so when you lay back in the tub and you've got that water up to here, and what's going to happen is now the neck and back get that nice heat on it. You'll start to relax and loosen up those muscles. So we're going to talk about the first type of hydrotherapy. Now, we've got 2 types of hydrotherapy in this tub. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with hydrotherapy. Mr. Jones, what's your favorite football team? Dallas Cowboys. Okay, well, I tell you what do you think they do with those $1 million athletes after they get done playing football every Sunday? Right, they bring them into the locker room, they put them in a whirlpool. So we're going to talk about hydrotherapy. The first one we're going to talk about is this first button over here is going to operate the 10 warm water jets that are in this tub. So what's going to happen is the first thing you're going to do is operate, turn those on. Now we've got 4 of them just right here for your legs. We've got 2 on the front wall and I've got 2 on the seat. Now what's great about our jets, they have 2 types of functions. One is you can move them around with your finger and let them hit anywhere you want. So we're talking about our legs. Remember the knees? You were talking about your knees hurting. You're going to be able to adjust them up and down your legs to wherever it feels the best. The second thing you're able to do is you're able to turn those jets, each individual one, and reduce whether you have more or less warm water coming out. Now that's going to give you that ability to have a little bit more pressure on the front. Maybe you want to not have so much on the back. Okay, so that takes care of our legs. The next 6 jets I have are on the lower back, and they're in a V shape like this. So they're going to ride up both sides from our lower back all the way up to our middle kind of upper back. Especially if you're lying down in the tub, as you're sitting back, those jets are going to get nice up into your back. As you're relaxing, you could just sit there and relax. Now those are the warm water jets. The second type of hydrotherapy is this next button that you're going to push over here. And every time you push that, you've got warm air jets coming out. Now, in the tub, I have a total of 17 warm air jets. Now, what are the air jets doing? They're going to do 2 different things. First, they're going to make you feel good. Put your hand on your skin like that, kind of rub it up. You feel that kind of tickle? Well, that's what that sensation is, all those little hundreds of thousands of bubbles. And I know there's hundreds of thousands of them because they made me count them at training. But they're going to go ahead and attach to your body, and they're going to roll up to the top of the water. And when they get up to the top, that's what you get in that feeling, that massage all over your body. But what the water jets and the air jets are doing, the most important thing they're combining to do is increase circulation. That's the key to hydrotherapy. So increasing circulation, bringing blood and nutrients to the areas, and what that does the same thing it does for those athletes. It's reducing the inflammation. So our pains in our knee, our pain in our back, some of those things that's from the inflammation around our joints, well, we can reduce that inflammation. It's going to help reduce the pain, cut down on taking medicines to reduce that, and that's going to be just for a healthier body for you. So what you're doing is you're going to relax in there. You've got those warm water jets on. The warm air bubbles are now massaging your body. Got the heated neck rest in the back, and you're just relaxing back in the tub. You can sit here for as long as you like. Remember, that water is staying the same perfect temperature. But you're all done. Now you've said, okay, I've had enough and I feel so good, but I want to get washed up. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your handheld shower wand. That's going to pull out from the tub. You're about to pull that whole shower wand out and reach all the way to your very back. Okay, you don't have to worry about standing up. It's got a 5-foot hose on it. It'll reach all the way to your back. The next thing you want to do is get out of the tub. And unfortunately, one of the negative things about a walk-in tub is you can't get out until the water's all gone, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to open up that drain, let that water start to go down. Now, tubs on the market will range anywhere from 2 minutes to 10 minutes to drain. A lot of that has to do with the technology in the tub. A lot of it has to do with your draining. Our tub will take somewhere between 3-4 minutes, depending on your plumbing. But that's what we've tracked over the years with the KOHLER tub, is that it will take between 3 and 4 minutes based on your drainage. Okay, so that's going to help you get out of the tub, so that by the time you're rinsing the tub out, the water's all gone, you're ready to get out of the tub. Okay, so what you're going to do is you'll grab your safety bar that's over here, put your hand on that. You're going to grab the top, and now you notice this rail right here? That's an exclusive feature by KOHLER. That's a hole along the top of the tub. Anywhere you grab, you put your finger in, grab that bar in the back, and you're going to be able to stand up. Now, once you stand up, you'll be able to put your hand over here. Remember, always 2 places to hold on to, and go ahead and step out of that tub nice and safe. Now, there is one thing that we want to talk about before we finish, and that's going ahead and talking about, have you ever had a tub with jets in it before, Mr. and Mrs. Jones? You did. Now, what was one of the issues that you had with that? That's right. You always worried about what was happening inside all those lines. Well, in this tub, we've got a total of 10 water jets, 17 air jets. Now, the engineers at KOHLER did the best they could. They tried to design them all to drain down so that all that water would get out. But even with the best of our ability, we couldn't do that because they all connect around the outside of the tub, and there's always going to be a little bit of water left in those lines. So we didn't think that was a great idea. So what we've done is we've created, every time you get out of the tub, 20 minutes later, you're going to hear the air jets come on. Those air jets come on, they blow dry all those lines completely dry. It's called our auto purge system, so you'll never have to worry about any mold or mildew growing in those lines. Now, that was the end of the Take a Bath. We want to practice this. You can see what this does. It actually gives us a recap of every feature in the tub, all the different things about the tub, so that this way the customer can really envision this. And at this point, you're going to go ahead and move to your parts demo using the PowerPoint.